This is the skull which has been retrieved from the grave when it was brought to us for the examination. On examination, we can find the opening on the skull, and you can see on the other side you can see a depression, and this depression you can see a depression over here, and you can see in this depression we can see which has been fractured, and this also indicating that there is some blunt force has been used, where you can see an extensive depression around the fracture line. You can see the fracture line which has been radiating towards the back. See the fracture of the orbital sockets, we see no such openings, indicating no external injury to the soft tissue or the bone or from any firearm wounds. But at the closer look at the examination of the skull, you can see that the occipital bone has a clear-cut hole, indicating even the outer tables are intact. This indicating the entrance, possibly an entrance wound because of the intact outer table of the skull and a clear-cut hole. Whereas if you see the front hole, see the outer table has been broken down or beveling, which indicates possibly an exit wound. See the tooth, there is a permanent tooth. All the permanent tooth has been radiating towards the back, and this is the fissure fracture. And beside this, you also see this is the radiation, and you see that there is a opening, and this opening is just over the left supraorbital ridge. You can see also a hole on the occipital through this particular hole, and that indicates the direction. That indicates the direction of the trajectory. And on the right, erupted, and this eruption, that is, all the permanent molars are present, and at the same time you see the base sphenoid and the base occiput is also well fused, and it's obliterated, and you can also see a distinct frontonasal erupted, and this eruption, that is, all the permanent molars are present, and at the same time you see the base sphenoid and the base occiput is also well fused, and it's obliterated, and you can also see a distinct frontonasal junction, and also see a steep forehead, and you also see a rectangular orbital margins, eyelid waist, nasal bones, and you see a large mastoid, and you also see the sutures, and so it is indicating a male skull and was crossed with an adult male skull, and of course the other sutures have been explored to know the age of the individual.